Freeform Jazz.
Hello,
How you doing?
good
And welcome to Friday the 25th of June. 25th of June, Mark.
It is,
Nearly in
25th.
July, yeah. 2021.
Getting ever closer to my birthday, if you want
It
to
is,
know.
I know. Is it 15th?
15th of July.
Aye. And yours is the 22nd, is it not?
It is, yes.
As it is Catherine's, of course. Anyway, so welcome to Heathlands Live, broadcasting you from the Towers of Power, live in the Heathlands Palace of North Cumbria, broadcasting to you out there in the bubbles, on site, on the Heathlands footprint. So I stuck it in again, Mark.
Got it. It's a
And
cheeky word.
out there. To you lot in TV land, I hope you're doing okay. So let's have a dig.
Well,
The
that'd be
weather,
wonderful not to
rubbish.
stuck, eh?
Hi guys.
The weather's rubbish today, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, yes, of course. The lovely Mark Watson, the lovely Helen T. I can forget myself with the weather reports.
It's a bit dreek though, isn't it?
It is, it's awful.
Well, we
However,
need this sort of weather for things to grow, really.
You do, you do. You need a bit of moisture, like, you know what I mean? For
And
thunderness.
I was told in the queue this morning for the school line that
Aye. That's where you get the crap.
yeah, it will be scorching next week.
Now, strangely enough, ladies and gentlemen,
I don't know if it will be. It's just I've been told.
well, strangely enough, I decided, I took it upon myself to take Monday and Tuesday off before I even looked at the weather forecast. And it turns out it's going to be lovely. So I've got
Perfect.
2 drying days. Monday, clothes and apparel. Tuesday, bedding and stuff like that. So I'm happy about that. But yeah, it's meant to be okay all next week. But today it's a bit miserable, a bit dark over the weekend. But I think today's like the worst day.
It's,
So-
it's a whole
Okay.
10 degrees cooler than it was
Isn't it? I
yesterday.
know.
That's a queer difference.
I know. There's no sunshine spectacles for me
No.
today.
It's,
Or
it's still
shorts.
not cold, but it's definitely the cold difference.
It is, it
Massive.
is. How old are we? Moaning on about weather. Anyway, so that's the weather. So, equipment check, ladies and gentlemen. Have I got all the things I need? Well, let's have a look.
Have you?
I have my pieces of paper. I have my pen. It's like the Heathlands
I've
pen.
got 2 today.
She's got 2.
Got 2.
And also, I've been drinking water. Cheers.
Cheers.
So, how are you doing, Mark? You all right?
Not so bad at
Any
all.
plans for the weekend?
Nothing set in stone.
Yeah.
There is plans, but nothing's
Right.
actually set in stone
Oh.
or confirmed.
There's
Nobody
thoughts
plans.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Hopes, dreams, aspirations,
Yes.
Helen? Yeah? Cool. Well, I hope you have a good one. I'm just
you.
going to
You?
do what I do.
Have you got
every
any plans for
weekend.
the weekend?
Planning it out. Just going to plan it out.
Yeah.
Nice relaxing one. Yeah, so that'll be cool. Right then, okay, first up we have the agenda, ladies and gentlemen, which is the things that we're going to talk about and the things we're going to show you. So first up we will have our news, information and thanks. That's us passing on any information we've got, little bits of snippets of news and, you know, keep you updated on a few little things. Then we have, hang on a minute, so limber up for this one, we have Art Stroke Activity Showcase Extreme to the max. This week, ladies and gentlemen, featuring summer, football, scran and aircraft.
Plus 30 days wild stuff.
Yes.
Well, that's an elated
I
thing.
No, I put it in with that
Oh,
one
yeah.
today.
Oh,
To,
no, it's a double whammy.
We've had to balance things out.
because
Right.
there's also the off-site educational wildlife trip.
Has that happened? Was that yesterday?
Yeah.
It was,
Oh,
yes.
missed that, I have.
So
Sorry.
to make the 2 videos kind of a
Oh, I take
similar
it.
sort of size.
So I'm going to do them in a
acceptable.
water?
No.
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 We
We're
just
doing the
evened
art
them out.
showcase with the 30 days wild.
Right.
Because it
And
includes
then,
art.
Okay. just
Off-site
so- Right.
educational wildlife visit with
Right.
Heathlands Habitat.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring something back that I haven't done for ages. And
Go on then.
those of you who used to attend will remember. I'm going to encompass it in the wonders of nature.
We haven't done
I haven't
that.
done that for ages. You know what? I've
Ages.
nearly forgot how to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, so we've got all that. We've got the Heathlands Habitat's 30 Days Wild, and we also have the shirt ladies and gentlemen, with a fair bit of crack in that.
You
But
got that
first-
slightly wrong, but I won't correct you. It's fine.
Did I? What did I say?
You said Heathlands Habitat stroke 30 Days Wild, which it's not. The 30 Days Wild is part of the art showcase.
Gentlemen, which is what we're going to do is
We've mixed things up.
dynamic content. Yeah, that's not set in stone. Basically, going to show you some stuff. I'll call it what I want. at the time.
Interesting stuff.
Interesting tackle. But before that, ladies and gentlemen, yet again,
Including, at the end of the Heathlands
Yeah,
Habitat,
go on.
there's one photo right at the end of a mystery thing.
It is a mystery thing.
oh, is it a nice
And
mystery?
Heather, if you're watching, you won't need to see this.
You will.
You'll be talking about it for weeks.
Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. Well, that's a treat coming up. There you go. So, but I can
It's a
feel in my
mystery.
waters, which are many and varied, a disturbance as a million voices cried out and then were silenced. as we go towards a screen peep. Have we got anybody? Who the hell have we got, and what the hell do they want? Alan?
We've got loads in already. We've got 10
excellent.
watching currently, which is
Right.
fantastic. Yeah.
Fantastic.
So first in this afternoon is
Yes.
Miss Sarah Farmer.
What's
Sarah.
your Sarah?
Hi, Spiff, Marc and Helen.
How you doing?
And all Heathlands Bubbles. Hello.
Thank you. That's great.
Thank
Cheers.
you. Matthew Beatty's in saying
Ah.
hello to us all.
Hello, Matthew.
Hello.
Welcome to join. Having a digs. There you
That
go.
can stick. I like
Hey,
that one.
it's all right, wasn't it?
Yeah, I like that.
It's-
Have you been practicing that?
I haven't. I just thought. I think these things up spur of the moment.
There you go.
Slightly Buck Rogers there.
It wasn't. What was it called? Twinkie. Twinkie.
Yeah.
I can't remember now. He was a pain, wasn't he? Yeah.
Next, we
Like this.
have Mr. Anthony Rudd saying hello to us all. And
Hello,
what-
there, Anthony.
Hello. And what have you had for your lunch today?
Right, so there we go,
Spiff,
ladies and
what have
gents.
you had?
Straight away, Ants won the battle, the lunch challenge. I had luxury cheese tops, so it's a Friday thing for me now. In it, I had some butter, mayonnaise, a bit of lettuce. Yes, you heard that right. I've ingested a vitamin today. Some sliced chicken breast, both black and white pepper, and a sprinkling of aromat, and it was very nice too. I also had a packet of Seabrooks. That's Seabrooks Worcestershire sauce flavour, crisp.
Are those the ones that are full of lies?
Well, they're not full of lies, they're full of lovely. With me.
They're called Liam Perring's flavour, aren't they?
Ah, yeah, they are lies.
They are lies because they're called Liam Perring's
Aye.
crisps.
Aye.
Except on the back it says they're vegan. How can it be made of Liam Perring's and be vegan?
Black is
Well,
white.
it maybe
up is
says
down,
Liam Perry's.
white
Maybe says Liam Perry's flavour.
Flavour.
style. Yeah.
I mean, they are
Anyway.
delicious crisps.
I
I'm not
thought
denying
so,
that.
yeah.
But for me,
Yeah, I know. Anyway, right, so that was my scrum. What do you two guys have?
hi Mark, would you have?
I popped into ours this morning
Oh.
and got a chicken tikka cup of soupy thing, which I had.
Oh, couple of
And
soups,
then,
hello.
Naked Zing, which I drank
Product
before.
placement, Mark.
Which I
Well,
drank
the
the full
fruit
bottle
juices
and
are
now I
available.
heartburn.
Yeah, they're not for
Serious
Mike.
heartburn. So don't drink a
Do
full
you need a
bottle.
ready?
Oh, have you got one?
Do you know what?
This-
They're downstairs in my pockets.
This
Oh, wait, on. You might be
PRN
not.
PRN live.
Live.
PRNing Mark.
So if I pass those you two, you Helen. So there's me Rennies. The nice orange ones as well, Mark.
There is only orange when it comes to Rennies.
Definitely. So
There
Mark,
is only
hopefully,
orange.
You know, where there's trouble, I will, calm the waters there by the power of calcium.
Captain
carbonate.
Rennie.
I am Captain
There you
Rennie.
go.
So that's strong, yes. So what else we got?
Did you have anything, Helen?
Well,
Oh, sorry, yes, sorry.
I
I saw you
had,
with an egg earlier.
I had a stotty
nice.
boiled egg sandwich with mayonnaise and white pepper.
Nice.
Kept it
Nice.
simple,
Bit
but
of
you know,
salt, bit of salt.
a bit of salt. But you know, with a proper stotty, you want to enjoy
Aye.
the stotty.
Of course you do.
Where did you get the started from?
Aldi,
Aye. There's none up Aldi, man.
I'll try and fetch you some.
Aye, cheers.
Right. Anyway, us talking about collaborative
I
shopping
think so.
aside,
That's the sort of people, yeah.
it's Alan in next saying
Oh,
hello
sure,
to us
Alan.
all. And what are we having for tea?
Oh,
Go on.
have I linked in together today and worked it out?
I think they must have. What about, do you know what? I'm in a quandary.
Ooh.
Reason being, I've got to go up to the hospital at 6:30 for what do you call it, X-ray, and timings and stuff. Normally, I'd have the old takeaway with Shell and Amelia. I
Yeah,
don't know
it's
what that's like.
payday weekend.
Aye, so true, like,
Yes.
but I don't know. I'm in my mind. I've got a feeling for pizza, but it depends what sort of time it is when I get
Yeah.
back and that. But I'll have some. It's nice. Yourselves?
No plans as of yet.
Well, I've got plans.
Oh, have you now?
Okay.
Kedgeree.
Oh, you're banging on about
Yeah, I've
the
got
other day,
smoked
weren't
haddock out the freezer and we've got plenty of eggs, so I was thinking
Aye.
curried rice, fish.
you? Oh, yeah, I'll get you the egg bound.
Happy
You
reach.
won't go to the toilet for 3 weeks, Alan.
So aye, Kedgeree tonight.
Christy, nice one.
That's what I'm
Next
having as well.
in, we've got Catherine saying hello.
Hello
All right,
there.
Hello,
sis.
Catherine.
How are you doing?
All right. And then next we've got Mr. Michael Aitken.
Hello there, Michael Aitken, watching you like a hawk, like a hawk. Let's have you on board now.
Jackie saying hello from the posse of purple.
Hello
Hello,
there.
Purple Posse.
They were all out having a nature trek before. I've just noticed, Mark, I'm looking at my shirt. I look like a bar of dairy milk. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
If I had a black waist.
Hang on a second. You could be Willy Wonka.
Could be. Hello, what's going on here? Oh,
hey, that's
can I?
my top hat.
There we go. I'm going to put this on. There you go.
Willy Wonka.
Come with me, it's a world imagination. Oh no, all the kids are dead or otherwise locked up in bubbly cowies with chocolate and that. Here's Charlie. No, you can't have it. He's the gobstopper, Mr. Wonka. Oh, nice one. Do you want to get in a lift? You can roof through the roof a lot.
You missed out the Oompa Loompas.
Aye. Well, that's basically the whole plot. I've done it in a one. That'll save you 2 hours of your life. There you go.
Anyway, for relevance, Catherine's saying that's quite a shirt, Spiff.
Thank you.
There you go.
It's all right.
And then she's commenting on our conversations from before, Dreek, and because of the weather, she's saying my runner beans are rampant.
Well, I don't know if that's it. I don't know what she
Rampant
said.
runner beans.
Aye, exactly.
And then Catherine's commented
Well,
on something that you two did not notice. As we were saying ching ching and cheers, I went, oh, but I've got two.
Come on, Caesars.
Yeah, and Catherine's saying I never share them. Now, is that true, Spiff?
The first thing you did, Alan, on Wednesday, amongst other things, you came into your purple bubble, you shook them at me, and then you offered them.
And I didn't even know she had them, so she hasn't even showed them.
Because I was working in purple bubble.
There you go.
She could have walked across, gave us one.
Them days are gone, Mark.
Oh, no,
Too late now. Too late now.
The wound and the scars there.
What's the knife into?
For reference, Catherine says I never share my Maltesers. That does reference back to our schoolyard days when I would not share my Maltesers with her.
And obviously your sister's completely forgot that. Not bitter at all.
It was actually even written into my school yearbook
I can imagine
that she'd share her Maltesers with anybody but her twin.
Aye. Still stings, doesn't it, Catherine?
It does. So there you
Does
go.
that go back to the kind
Revenge
of
is
the
a
last
dish
Rolo
best
kind of
served
thing?
cold.
A little bit, yeah.
So does that go to the kind of the last Rolo kind of thing when you were at school? Who did you give the
Rolos
last
aren't
one
the
to?
same.
They're not,
They're not.
Anyway, moving on from Chocolate Gate.
Yes, so Catherine's saying she's having sea trout with hollandaise for
She
tonight.
does all right.
She does,
I'm
eh?
surprised she's not riddled with gout, that woman. Lark's tongues in her spick and all that. Yeah.
And finally, for now, the lovely Cheryl is saying that you look like the man from Milk Tray.
Oh! I'll do that, apart from skiing. That'd be a nightmare.
Jumping
There's
through.
no way you're allowed on skis.
Imagine that,
No.
ladies and gentlemen.
Snowboard, there's only one
A
of them.
slow motion car crash. Anyway, so thanks for that, and we'll have a little peek at the screens later. So first up now, we've got the old news info and thanks. Now then, where am I at today? We've got bits of paper. I don't know the exact details, Alan, maybe you know a bit more, but I see a lot of activity from people in vans in the old, the new bubble stroke porter cabin. They were carrying bits of wood before. I don't know what that's about, but I think work's progressing
It's
apace.
almost finished. It's not far off at all.
I still haven't been in it.
In building news, the painter and decorator was hoping to finish last night, so he was doing the final gloss work. So some of you who've been to Heathlands before or in the past, who aren't around now, will know that when we paint and decorate, we use strong contrasting colours for all of our woodwork. So around our
So you can see the
doors,
edge.
our skirting boards and things, and that's to help as a visual aid for anybody who's got sight difficulties, so that they can see where the doors and things are. So the decorator was finishing on the gloss work, doing that last night, with the hope that the contractors could come in and fit the glass for the internal windows and doors.
That'll be what they do with
Because
the
it's
wood.
easier to paint the gloss work without the glass in.
It is.
Because putting your glass in, you might as well wait. So
Exactly.
they're doing that hopefully today, Monday. It might get finished today, actually. And then hopefully Monday, Tuesday, the flooring contractors will be coming in to put in our lovely, beautiful, brightly coloured floors.
Oh, that's a bit
And then I get to fit all the tech after that.
And I've got blinds and soft furnishings and
Soft
pinboards and
furnishings, I like the phrase soft furnishings. Cheers for that, Alan. So yes, it's all gone on a pace, ladies and gentlemen. What else we got? Well, I don't know if I was going to put this in or not, Mark, but I'm going to find it in
Go
again.
for it.
Maybe a sort of teaser. Me and Mark went out on a fact-finding mission, didn't we?
We did.
At the beginning of the week. Hopefully something that we can...
It was a bit tedious, but someone did have to do it.
It was a nightmare, wasn't it? But yeah, so we spent a couple of hours with our mate there, watching our friends at VR Gateway at Carlisle, sort of learning and using some of their tech. And we've got plans, and Mark's got a bid on the gun for maybe utilising some both there.
Well, it's a joint bid, Spiff. You're helping.
You are? Oh, well, yeah. You know, virtual reality stuff down there, and also maybe sort of stuff for Heathlands. So that's kind of in the pipeline.
So watch your space on that one. But
yeah,
if you
I mean,
are interested in VR or VR experiences, give us a shout, because we need to put a list of people down that we know want to be involved.
And again, you know, the stuff we were doing as well, Mark. So, you know, when most people think of VR, think of like gaming, whatever. There's that, but there's also experiences. So you don't have to move about, have any controls. and it takes you the undersea world, Mark. How fantastic!
One
is
of the
that?
things that they do, which could be good for people, is that they do VR tours. So all you have to be able to do is basically wear the headset.
Yeah.
If you can wear the headset, they do everything else for you. You tell them where you want to go.
Yeah.
They take you there in the world and give you a talk about the place, show you around. And, like, you can instantly go from one side of the planet to the other.
So I got lost in Langham.
You can
For some
even-
reason.
you
I
can
went
even
to all the
go-
universe, and I got lost in Langham for the VR
You
place.
can even go up to the satellite as well and sit in one of the satellites.
Can you do kind of theme parks and stuff then?
I'd imagine
You can,
so.
you can, in some respects,
Yeah.
ones that have taken photos, and you can from rides as well. But to get the full experience from a ride,
Aye.
you have to map everything to
Yeah.
it so it motions properly.
Yeah,
Well,
I just have a vague recollection of one of our friends having a VR set and doing roller coaster stuff.
Yeah, you can if you look on if you've got a VR set and you look on YouTube
Yeah.
and type in 360 videos, there's hundreds and hundreds of roller coaster rides. Just
So I mean,
about
that's
everyone.
something that's in the pipeline. Some will be dipping our sort of toes in, and hopefully we'll be bringing
Our
another little
virtual
experience.
tour.
Yeah, another little experience for you guys. So there you go. So that's that one. A couple of little things I'm just going to mention. You know, we do our sort of Heathlands and home stuff where people get links to join groups, things like book club and that. Can we just remind people out there in TV land that once you've got a link for one of those groups, that link is valid for each week. Yeah,
That's
So-
the live ones like
Yeah.
Meet and Zoom.
yeah, so the things like the book club, this, that, and the other, and imagine stuff like football fanatics as well, Mark.
Yeah, so if you ever lose the link,
Yeah.
you can look back through your emails
Yeah.
and use a past one, and it'll be the same link.
Yeah, it's not as if each week it's a different link you have to use. It's the same link week after week after week.
It is.
So I just thought I'd clear up with that one. As
Going quickly
yeah.
back to the VR, if Matthew's watching, you can do VR flying your own plane.
Can I?
Yep.
Yeah. I've got some
More of that anon.
More of that, Mark, which might pale into significance of the
might.
VR. Anyway, so once again, massive thank you to everybody, all our staff on site, providing all the care and support, keep the place running, to everybody who's involved in running and providing content for Heathlands at Home, so Facebook and all the Zoom stuff we're doing, the Google Meets. Absolutely fantastic. Also, of course, the guys involved in Better Together. So we've got lots of people all doing multiple sort of jobs. So a big, massive well done to us all for doing that. And of course, to you, the people who watch, like and share all our content, who are involved in it and who contribute so amazingly, you know, to the things like the art showcase, the 30 Days Wild stuff that we've been doing throughout the weeks and that. It's really brilliant to get feedback. And somebody forgot to put his switches ringing off, didn't they, Mark?
Yes, I
There you
bad
go.
you.
Yeah, so a big, it's gone again.
Yeah.
So a big, massive
Does
thank
that sound
you.
like an iPhone out there in TV land?
Sounds like so much. Anyway, big, massive thank you to all of you guys out there. On the back of that, can I just say, to all you who access our stuff on our Facebook page, the Heathlands page, you can like. It's really good if you like our page, yeah?
Do like the
we
page,
are
not just the
far off
posts.
getting the 1,000, so we might do a little bit of a
Let me have a
competition-y
quick
thing,
double check.
Aye.
for
Yeah.
because we should be able to work out who the 1,000th person
We
is.
have
Yeah.
863 likes.
That's all
Now,
right.
we actually have
137.
more followers than that.
That's it.
So when you go to the page and like it, you can choose to follow it. If you just follow it, you actually won't get all of the
No,
content and
no,
all the notifications. You need to like the page as well.
So if you do that, it'd be great. And
And you
also,
never-
Mark, and Ellen, I do believe, you know, us being a registered charity,
Yeah.
that if people wish to, there's a little button called Donate.
Yes, which
Yeah.
is on our website, but
Yeah.
that currently hasn't made it to Facebook
Yeah.
yet.
Obviously, that is, you know, the permission of the bill pay sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Don't nick somebody's card and give us a grand or whatever. But yeah, so that's, and we're going to be more tailoring that to different things in the future, I think, Mark.
Yeah, so the Heathlands at Home service in a whole,
Yeah.
we're trying to keep it free or as cheap as possible.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're trying to work in ways of doing that, and one of the ways is putting donate buttons on things. So if people
Yeah.
wish to and like what we do, they can give us a little bit, which just helps us carry it on
Yeah,
for free.
because you say, you sort of, I'm ballpark, forget it's about, each sort of video you see is normally about 50 quid
Yeah,
cost.
it's about £50 for half an hour video.
Because obviously
each
we've
round
got
there.
to pay staff to do things. There's time taken out for other stuff
Yeah.
to help with things and all this. So
Software
yeah,
licenses,
be
that
cool.
kind of
You've got
you know
your
what I mean?
equipment, you've got all your own costs.
Exactly. You know. So anyway, so that's brilliant. So that, from my point of view, ends the news broadcast. I think before we get on, shall we have a cheeky little screen preparage.
Certainly.
Who have we got on what Ellen?
So next in, after Cheryl was saying that
Yes.
you're the man from the milk tray advert,
Hey.
so Heather was asking,
Yes.
hi all,
Hello.
why are you talking about Rolos and a snow car crash? So
No,
it
I
was
didn't say snow, I said slow.
slow.
Yeah.
So the whole thing about Rolos and chocolates is because Cheryl was saying that Spiff looks like the man from the milk tray advert who skis in it.
And then
we
Helen
was,
had,
and also-
Helen had Maltesers.
And I had Maltesers.
So it's basically a chocolate vibe.
And she said she didn't give her Maltesers to her sister, but anyone else. I said,
There we
is that
go.
kind of like the last Rolo thing where...
Basically,
Yeah.
Person
finish
you
the
love, you give us
broadcast,
Rolo
watch
too.
you back again.
Yeah.
At the start.
and then, yes, the other two more questions from Heather.
Yes.
I haven't seen Nick for a few weeks. Is he busy doing things with other Helen?
He's downstairs.
He's
He is
working
actually
as well.
downstairs working
you go.
as we
He was
speak.
here yesterday when you were here as well.
He was. It's because Heather, you work in purple
Purple.
bubble, and Nick majority works in green bubble, but also he does his exercise videos
Right.
and he does his better together work.
Yeah.
And funding bids.
Yeah.
Which
Full lot.
and so he's up in the offices. He's sometimes out at better together, and
Right.
he's usually in green bubble, which
There you
is
go,
why
so-
you won't see much of him.
That'll be it then, huh?
There you go.
Cool. Was another one, was there?
And yeah, is this a special game where you can be on a roller coaster?
No, it's not a game as such. Basically, it's all about virtual reality. So with that, Hev, you put the whole... So all what you hear and what you'll see is completely all enclosed. And we're just sort of there's lots of different things.
So what I was saying about the videos is you get things called 360 cameras, which will record footage in every direction.
Yeah.
So people then go on to roller coasters or into famous places.
Yeah.
Recording 360, you can go, then they put it on YouTube.
Exactly.
You can go into it with your headset
Yeah.
and look around.
Yeah,
So,
for
say
instance,
if you've
Yeah.
got a VR
you do
headset,
that, you see that.
or you want
Heather's
a
saying she gets
360 experience, if you go to Heathlands Cumbria on Google or Google Maps,
Yeah.
there's loads of pictures, 360 pictures I've taken around the
Yeah.
farm where you can click areas and have a look around.
Yeah.
And there's even some of indoors.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
right.
Heather's saying she gets it now. She just missed the start of the conversation.
Doesn't matter.
So, context is all. Thank you, Heather.
Started my life half the time.
Catherine
Coming up
is
with-
asking if we've got new trail cam footage. Yes, it will be in the
That's all
Heathlands
coming up.
Habitat
Odysseus is
section.
Obviously,
the
didn't watch the
broadcast.
scheduling before.
Right,
And
Wait,
finally,
yeah,
we've
yeah,
got
yeah.
Mr. Paul Major saying hi, guys.
All right there, Paul, lad, how you
Paul.
doing? We've got some of your stuff in Art Showcase
We
coming
have.
up.
So, there endeth Screen Peeps for now.
Cushing. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, time marches on and so in fact away. I don't know what to... I'm just going to give this the title as a thing, and you can alter it, Mark. So, will be Art Stroke Activity Showcase Extreme to the max. This week featuring summer football, Scran aircraft and nature tackle.
30 Days Wild.
30 days
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
Let's see what we've
Is
got.
that your full title?
Oh, that'll do, eh?
Let's go for it then.
Right then. Okay, first up the shop. Oh, well, we've gone.
I've done it,
Ah,
mate.
yes. I saw, it was Abby, this is Abby's work, butterfly thing. Again, you know, there's a couple of weeks ago, Emma Davidson was doing one, it was a rainbow.
Yeah.
Big
No.
hobbycraft or something. So
I
Abby-
actually seen these kits in Hobbycraft the other
Aye.
day when I was up there. There are loads of them,
Lot of them,
and they're
so
not
aye.
that expensive
Yeah, yeah.
either.
So Abby was, I was giving hand with this on Wednesday, and I was fiddling the thread, getting through the needle. I had to get a different needle because they give you like a plastic one, and frankly, you can't fit decent thread for it. So well done, Abby, for that one. Brilliant, excellent.
I like the spring colours.
And here we go. It's ice cream time. There's Japan as Abby's serving up. She got about 4 to 5 skips here. I think we've got
4
orange,
scoops?
lemon, lime,
Well, there's 5 different colours.
possibly
so I've got 5
pistachio.
scoops.
I'm going to go for blueberry and raspberry on that one.
Orange.
Not bubblegum.
No,
It could be orange or it could be ginger, I suppose.
Could be, yeah, that's a bit exotic. What else we got? This is a heavy old green man thing because we had the old solstice.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. So
All made out of natural materials, which
It
was
is.
one of our previous week's art activities,
All right.
make art out of
It
natural
was
things.
money,
There you
Here we
go.
go. Vicky's gone Raj, ladies and gentlemen. I can't quite see what it says at the
Vicky
bottom.
Holidays.
Oh, yes, I saw it. We've got a sort of vibe for holiday destinations.
Ah.
This, that, the other. I think that was probably done last week because.
See, going back to a few weeks ago,
Well, just,
this would freak me out because that person looking at you there from
Oh.
behind the thing, I wouldn't be able to have that on the wall.
no, just staring at you.
Staring right into
person?
myself.
That's not a person.
Is it not? What is it?
No.
That's
It's,
your paranoia you're kicking in,
it's
man.
literally your paranoia.
That is a person.
Unbelievable.
Oh, no, it is. Okay,
Oh, no,
fair enough.
Yeah, so
I thought I was going nuts. Am I seeing something that's not there?
Yeah.
It's even worse when they're hiding behind you, just notice them.
Right, so well done, Vicky, on that one. Here we've got new obviously it was Father's Day last Sunday, and Ian last Friday made a lovely Father's Day card for his old fella there. And he's proper proud of that, man. So well done, Ian, man. Absolutely fantastic.
Got the tongue out here.
Joy's gone, Roger, again. This time she's ice creamed the cone as well.
Is this about to lick the ice cream?
I think so. It's just an explosion of ice cream. But she's proper happy with that.
It might just be a mint cone.
Yeah, that would work. I'd have that. Yeah. Well done, Joy.
Or a spinach cone, which doesn't sound as nice.
No, thank you. Unless it was mint, you put mash on and mint sauce. There you go. Joy, to be all there, a nice sunny sun. You know, we're going through a summer theme. As you may know, both in purple, well, all the bubbles, we have little sort of themes of the seasons. Obviously, we moved into summer. So we've got a wall thing coming.
I really love the effect of this because it looks like there's proper. It's got a 3D element to it. Like there's really proper like rays coming out from the sun.
And I
Brilliant.
deduced that was the day which Helen was in the purple bubble because I could see her mustard bag and bag of faff.
There you go, there.
A bag of faff.
But she usually got torches and knives in it.
I know, just in case. Right, here we go. These are the Paul Major.
They are.
Sure they are.
Enjoy summer. Hello, summer.
Now I do believe
Hello,
these actually came through on Monday, which was the summer solstice. So
Right,
he
well,
has
right.
been celebrating the official start of summer.
Well, the start of the lights drawing
He's
in.
got the ice cream cones on there as well.
I'd say that, you've got everything there, ladies and gentlemen.
They're smashing them.
Yeah, isn't it? Here we go, that's another. I think that's Paul as well, isn't it?
It says Paul Major across the bottom, so yes.
That'll probably be it then, Mark. You know, you can see those clues, I can't. So I'm liking that. It's a recursive square. Reminds me very much of an Urban Allen TV show from the 60s now, which was it's called The Time Tunnel. And I went through that. Oh no, I'm on the Titanic.
Reminds me of the work
of
of an artist called Rothko who did lots of colourful squares.
right. So I've got a nice little summer wall there in the album. There's an absolute handsome gentleman in the middle there. Can you see that, man? Lovely little
And
fella.
that's standing next to him as well, look.
Aye. That was a picture taken for the old puppetry.
I accidentally came
pageant
across that
parade.
photograph.
When was that, 2013 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. But accidentally came across that photograph and just slyly stuck it up without telling him.
So we're building on that wall, you know, there's little things, bits and bobs going up.
Abby's
I think that's the
doing
back of
this
Everseed as well.
Yeah, Abby's
Bonus.
doing a big sun as well, isn't she?
She's aye.
Aye.
She is. And flowers and butterflies and that. Some flags of all the nations, and I believe this could be another Paul.
Oh, this will be the start to going.
Yeah, because obviously
I
we're
see
doing
Pauls on there, yeah.
doing
Pauls.
flags, the
I think
flags
they're all Pauls.
of the Europe and that, you know,
Paul,
for the UEFAs, not the UEFAs, the Euros, I should say.
And
Euro 2020 held in 21 because of the curse.
Hey man, this is Abby. Abby made that. She made that one and a big Maasai one for you know, supporting the match in home and that. So that was done with the old, you know, the old what you call it, tissue paper and that.
Oh.
And there she is.
Celebrating with
Chong,
England top on.
yeah, with the
Good
old England
vibes.
top on that. I believe what's the next one? It's Germany, isn't it? Playing, I think it's on Tuesday.
Oh, a picture
There we go.
of a
There
plane.
we go. It's a plane taking off. I promise you aviation, and I'm giving you aviation.
Go on,
Yeah,
then, what
so-
airline's that then with the yellow tail?
That's the White Airlines, and it flies to destinations abroad. Here we go. There's Matthew.
I'm very happy, Matthew.
Matthew, last weekend you went down to the old Manchester airport. They actually were stationed, if you will, in the airport. What do you call it? Hotel.
Terminal.
And then had a bit deeks and that of planes taking off. Look how happy he is, Mark.
Over
Well, that's
the moon.
Newt. That's Newt.
That's a childish peanut I've ever seen one.
Tomorrow, right? Tomorrow. Guess what he's doing?
Tomorrow.
I know.
Right. Tomorrow, he's flying planes. He's having a flight experience where you actually get, you know, instructs takes you up and all that, and he gets to have a gun.
Oh.
So I've asked him, you know, so he can get some pictures.
So he doesn't need the VR then, he's
No, man,
directly
he's
doing it
right,
live.
He's doing it, man. So he's absolutely.
Bit jealous, to be honest.
Yeah, he's absolutely stoked, like. So he was saying before, just
We
that
should have
the-
given him the GoPro to take with him and he could have filmed it.
They did the same shunter. He was saying, you know, he's getting up about 8 in the morning. It's somewhere over at over the north east, like around the airport and that. So enjoy it, Matthew.
Yeah,
it's a lovely
have a
experience.
great
I've done it
time.
myself. I had a couple of flying lessons when I was about 25. Absolutely fantastic. Enjoy it. Take some photographs. But I realised in the moment, the last thing you want to do is have some photographs.
You need someone with you to take all the GoPro, so you
Aye,
don't have to
you
worry
know
about
what I mean? Have a crap at time, Matthew. Well done. Here we go.
Scones?
So, it's scones and dogs.
It's gone with, yeah, the dog on the
If you
tail.
look underneath,
I
so
can
this
see
is
that.
Ant Road and that is obviously still on his Ollie Bobs down in Dorset. with.
Is that the way, right way around then, Helen? Cream on top
See, that's
of
the
the
way
jam?
I dig it. Oh no, hang on.
Yeah. No,
Yes,
definitely
no.
jam first. Cornish way. No, it
I
is.
don't know.
The Queen does it Devon,
I
and
don't
she
care
puts
with the
cream
Queen.
on and then dollops the jam on top. But it's easy to put a layer of jam on and then dollop the
Aye,
cream
you're right.
on
That's
top.
that's how I do it.
Yeah.
Aye. Yeah, of course, innit?
It just makes sense, doesn't it?
So, to be frank, I wouldn't be bothered, eh?
I don't particularly like cream or jam.
I'd have,
Oh.
when you get that, it's like the proper clotted cream.
Yeah.
And it's a bridge.
Rhonda's.
It's a bridge over troubled water. Oh, over the river. It's not the River Kwai. Right, I don't know who this is and what it is.
It was from Alan, I think.
We've had
Oh, that's right,
loads
sorry.
and loads and loads of wonderful photographs from
Right.
Alan and Michael, who Alan lives with, of all the stuff he's been doing for 30 Days Wild,
He's been
kind
down
of
Raj for it,
getting out
hasn't
in nature, doing some walks and things.
I saw some crow videos.
There's actually some beautiful videos that they've sent
Aye.
of a blackbird that's kind of living in their garden.
Aye.
But we haven't had time to download them all.
I couldn't download
trim
it.
them.
I couldn't download. I tried to.
Right, well,
Yeah.
we will attempt again.
Aye.
But this is a walk that Alan has
Aye.
been out on.
Where's
during
that
the week.
then? It
What's
looks
a spot?
I
lovely.
think
on the
it's
ground.
down behind.
Aye.
The
I'm
spots
looking
on the ground, there'll be
It
mushrooms.
looks like a big blue building.
That's Carlisle
I
United.
thought it was,
future?
but where's the bridge then?
It's on.
No.
Not
That
the
must
Warren.
be. No, but I don't know.
We'll have to Google
Write
Mark.
in and tell us.
Yeah,
must be nice.
Alan,
Write in and
where
tell
is
us what
that?
is. I like the aesthetics of that bridge.
Yeah.
It is. It's pretty, isn't
Isn't
it?
it?
It's okay. Moving on.
Hello.
It's water.
So
Lovely.
there you can see he's
So
down
that
the
definitely
back.
Carlisle United.
Does that go down to Swift? Down to Stonyholm?
It must do.
Well, it can't.
It must link into the Eden.
Yeah.
Is it?
Is that the petrol then?
No, it can't be. It's our Isle. I don't know. It really must be. Aye.
Hang
There's something
on.
that leads into that. So you've turned up a bit of a quandary here, Alan. We're trying to work out where we are.
Well, that could
Looks
be.
tidy, anyhow.
It could be the golf course on the side because it looks
Aye,
like
maybe
nicely,
aye.
nicely trimmed
Maybe
grass.
like tributary.
It
Yeah.
does look like the golf course.
Anywho, take me Bergerac hat off. What's next? Hello.
It's a
Let me
bird.
check it up, fella.
Is that the bird that lives in Alan's garden?
Aye.
Yes, so that's the blackbird that lives in Alan's garden, and there's
Aye.
some fantastic
Aye, it was
videos
fairly.
of him
Aye.
in good voice and
It was
stuff.
basically, Alan was sort of birdie whispering.
He
You know what
was.
I mean?
The bird whisperer.
The bird whispering. Aye, it's top.
That is
This, right, this is off Abbey. Right, it's an hedgehog having a scran.
It is, yes.
Cat food there.
Aye, well,
So I would presume that that's cat food, but it's absolutely fantastic. Now, I didn't have time to put a photograph in tonight,
Aye.
but Abby sent that in today or
Aye.
yesterday of a hedgehog in her garden.
Aye.
The night before last, I rescued a hedgehog from one of our cats.
Aye.
So I've got a photograph of me cuddling a hedgehog.
I wonder if it's the same hedgehog and it's just sort of, gnashing about, dead fast.
Bit-
Just for love and
Bit
scran.
far.
Doesn't matter, no, I don't know, I've never seen them run, frankly.
They can
quite
actually
fast.
motor
Suppose,
quite
aye,
a bit.
yeah,
They
no,
walk
I mean-
slowly across the ground. When they start to run, they kind of raise off the ground.
Aye.
The little legs are...
Excellent. No, that's all
No,
I
that's
can do.
lovely to see, Abby. Well done
Spot
for
on. What
giving
were
it some
they?
food. So
I'll
this
leave
is the
this one, yeah.
start of our 30
Google
days.
wild facts.
30 days wild,
Wild
and I think this was day 21. So
Aye.
we were
Monday.
encouraged. No, it can't have been Monday then.
Well, 21.
No, it can't. It can't have been Monday.
Alright, sorry.
Oh no, it was. This was Monday. Definitely yes.
Paradox resolved.
Paradox result. So googling wild facts. So we were encouraged to learn new things by using the power of Google.
What's you learning, Ellen?
What did I learn?
Very little,
Oh,
man.
armadillos are bulletproof.
Aye, they are. No, I'll tell you, I know that, because somebody once tried to shoot
Shoot
them,
one.
and they shot themselves in
And
the heat and died.
yeah, they did.
Well,
It
it
ricocheted.
sounds like they might have deserved that
Yeah,
sleep.
well, you got that instant karma,
That-
Why do you want to shoot? I mean, fair enough if it was, I don't know, stealing some off you or something. It's got on again.
So here we have
is this-
Emma Davidson. So Emma sent me in
Oh.
loads and loads of photographs of all the wild facts that she'd been googling and learning
I'll
about.
tell you something, I'm just going to say it now. Emma Davidson, above and beyond the Call of Duty with this whole 30 Days Wild, prolific,
Absolutely.
always, you know what I mean?
I think
Really
fact
getting into it.
24 there is that Asia lion is the first
Yeah.
non-human mammal with a proven ability to keep a beat.
That's amazing.
Ooh,
Good fact.
I see a lion.
What, an Asian what? Lion?
I see a lion. I will look that up. I like that.
ASCA, Asia,
I see a lion.
It doesn't matter. Or sea lion, maybe. I don't know.
Oh,
No, it's a sea lion.
It
A
could
sea
be a
lion
sea
can
lion
keep a
is the
beat.
first non-human.
Yes, because if you go to like
that makes more
Norsley,
sense.
I'm playing some techno on that and they're going run.
no, if you go to Norsley Safari Park,
Yes.
they've got a sea lion
Where's
like
the drums?
exhibition, and they do stuff to music.
Aye.
Yeah,
Wonder why.
great
Right.
facts.
Excellent. This one's that looks like one of them bug cowies.
Design a wild home
There's a wild home. If
So-
from bug hotels to hedgehog hideouts.
So this was day 24, so it was yesterday.
Aye.
And again, Emma sent in a lovely photograph where she's collected natural
yeah,
materials
yeah.
and she's made a bit of an insect hole
There you go.
underneath what looks like the corner of her shed and home. She's fantastic.
Aye.
Now, we actually shared a link to how to make giant bug hotels out of pallets. And we do actually
right.
have one on site, but it's probably around 13 years old now,
Aye.
that bug
Yeah.
hotel.
It's
So I think
got bugs in
I
it.
get a new one.
but,
back a new
but
one.
I think we should make a new one
Oh,
as
well,
part of
yeah,
the
that's
development of what we're doing
It's one
around
of the
the
thing, I actually, when you started saying that, I got the proper fear because you said we've got a giant bug hotel. I've only been at home for giant bloody bugs. I was like,
No.
no, other than that, I don't want anything this big.
So,
Just cut
yeah.
the boot.
Anything you can do to encourage nature is fantastic. And today's
Better call it
activity, which I will be posting the video that
Oh.
Mark and Sarah shared very graciously on Wednesday in their live
yeah.
broadcast, of how to draw a landscape from nature. A landscape from your imagination. And this
Oh.
was Emma Davidson's landscape
Oh, it's
from
like
her
that.
imagination.
That's really
That
good,
was
that.
Emma's the choice.
The next one,
I
It's
was
pretty
going to say, I was just thinking,
It's foreshadowing.
it looks like a pineapple on its side.
Oh, I just done it.
and there we go.
Takes of that.
Isn't that fantastic?
I'm
A
enjoying
landscape completely from imagination. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Lovely, large, rolling hills, very reminiscent of Lake District,
Is
I
that all?
think.
I'm just having a squeezing in the thing there. All right. I'm just noticing because he was done with felt tip, but on if you like on the lighter side,
Yeah,
I thought it was actually material stuck on at first. Like.
No.
it's all
That's
from
just
nice.
good
Really
attention.
good, really good technique there you've used there. Well done.
No, I think it's absolutely
Hello, what's
fantastic.
going on here?
So this, I'll play it for Sarah's.
All right.
So this is
Oh.
called a boomerang, Sarah tells me.
So boomerangs are a tool that people in Instagram and stuff use. It's an app you can get on your phone, and you hold the button down,
Aye.
and it takes
like
lots of
first.
photographs, but it makes them into like going backwards and forwards GIF.
Right, yeah.
Which is why it's
Yeah,
called a
That's why I
boomerang.
thought it was the devil's work. I thought that can't be moving like that in reality.
Yeah, so this was, I forget which day they're making the mobiles. Was it Wednesday?
Sometime.
23rd? Yeah, something like that. But it was Make a Nature Mobile, basically.
Oh, right, you are.
Emma has been experimenting with knitting.
Aye.
So has knit this
Aye, she was
panel.
knitting Roger Wednesday.
Brilliant, wasn't it?
I think that's the one from Wednesday because
Yeah.
it's got the
The
kind
green-
of the rasta colours
Yeah,
on
yeah,
it.
yeah. Aye, that's right, aye.
So and then she's added the pine cones to make it into her nature
Well
mobile,
done,
which is
very well
absolutely
done.
beautiful.
Brilliant.
And then
Very well.
she's also
Hold on.
made this beautiful
Ta-da.
sun catcher.
That's fantastic.
It's really good, isn't it?
You did that thing where you make them on last week, didn't
We
you?
did it on Monday for
Well,
our Art
that's an
Live.
absolute
It's
corker,
good.
like,
That
yeah.
is an
You
absolute
want to see when the
corker.
light hits it, it proper,
Aye.
she proper picked out the best
colours
speeds for casting the
are
light.
beautiful. Is that Emma's?
Yeah,
Let me
it's
just
well,
double check.
it definitely is Emma's clothes there.
I don't doubt them.
can't
Don't
doubt
doubt
Okay,
them.
no, I'm just
Don't
checking.
doubt the
No,
Watson.
I'm not, because Heather is also making,
Oh, there you
if we
are.
go on to the next photo, Heather is also making
Oh,
a sun
there you go.
catcher, and she's using some similar colours.
Aye.
But, you know, the oranges, the greens, and the yellows
The
are
best
all
in there, that.
very appropriate
Aye.
for a summer sun
Well done.
catcher.
Aye,
So
I'll
there's
crack on with that
Heather,
if I
and
like.
if you look in the background, she's actually watching my video on her tablet. You
Oh,
see up
oh,
next
yeah.
to the wall.
Oh, it's
See how
too
to
meta
knit
for
it?
me. It's like a bit. Oh, no. It's like bloody.
Just a tiny tip, Heather. If you turn your tablet on the side, the image will be bigger.
Yes. It's like Inception now.
There we go.
There we are.
Double
We're
back.
back. Ladies, wow. Just wow. Fantastic effort,
yourself
everybody.
back around.
Ladies and gentlemen,
See,
keep sending them
we had a
in.
little bit of a wonder before about where we put the photographs today, but I think they worked well where
that's
they were.
absolutely good comment. Absolutely fantastic. So I hope you enjoyed this week's Art Stroke Activity Showcase Extreme to the Max. This week featuring summer football, Scran, aircraft and nature. There you go. I'm worn out now. I'll tell you what we'll do. So we've got another actual wildness footprint thing coming up.
Yeah, Heathlands
But
Habitat.
before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, I can feel it in my water. Let's have a screen piece.
Screen piece.
Alan, who we got with the other one?
So after Paul was saying hello, Alan said the book club went well.
Oh,
Very
that's
good
good.
to hear.
Enjoyed it.
The books are going out at the moment, so Alan, yours will be in the post, I think.
Aye.
And that's the second Adrian Moulton, the second Chav book.
Oh,
It is, yes.
Nice.
Paul's saying he's had his second vaccine. Good
That's
lad.
what's on.
Excellent.
That's on.
Nice
Yeah,
one.
again, I'm going to ask you this question, Paul. I've been saying, because I had my second one back in end of March, start of April, whatever, right? When I got my second one, I instantly got a massive craving for fish and chips. And it was said, a farmer a few weeks ago, I got a second one. She got it. She got a massive craving for McDonald's. So, as part of my ongoing sort of, I don't know, reports,
Research.
I want to see, research, that's the word, exactly the word I was looking for and couldn't find in my brain. Did you have any food cravings once you got your second job? It might just be me. And Sarah, it could be a global phenomenon, you know. Maybe
We
the
shall
government
see.
needs to know. I don't know.
Heather's commenting on the ice cream pictures,
Oh,
saying
yeah.
that they look like Allenby Whoppers.
Nice.
True.
20mans.
Aye,
They've
20mans.
gone down a little bit, I was told.
Really?
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
haven't been there for a while, eh?
oh no,
It's been a
aye.
while.
Aye. But apparently, like, the daughter took
See,
over or something.
I prefer to sidetrack the ice cream and go straight for the cinder toffee inside.
Ooh, aye.
Yeah, bag of cinder toffee, definitely.
Well, like 20mans, I've never seen that gaff except in December. When there's, you know, any time there's sunshine, there's a queue of about 200 in
I
there.
think I've seen it in December with a queue like that.
I know,
People
they're
shivering in the
they're
queue.
hardy,
I
them
still want my
West
ice cream.
Cumbrians,
I
like.
will have my
Yeah.
20mans at
Good chip down the road
Allenby.
from there, I know.
It's all right.
Aye.
Yeah.
Aye.
I was going to say, there's not much on the other side of the road.
There's that in the sea and some toilets, that's all you need.
Play park.
That's true,
There's a
aye.
bike park,
There you go.
a stream.
Aye.
So,
All that.
anyway, Anthony's saying he's going to his brother's next week.
Oh, sorry.
Excellent.
You're just not at home at all, lad, at the moment, are
He's
you?
from
He's
the
got a
law.
jet set lifestyle.
I know. He was like a millionaire.
Lucky thing. Matthew's saying he's getting up at 7 o'clock.
7. Aye. Oh, have
There
a
we go.
fantastic
Be well
time
worth
there.
it though, Matthew.
I am
Oh,
right.
man.
I'm correct.
What?
Alan has confirmed it is the back Stony Home Golf Course.
Ah, right,
There you
it's
go.
Just, I'm just thinking of that. It must be like a tributary.
When you
that
look
comes
on the
off there.
maps,
Aye. She's pulling the map up now, aye.
yeah, it
Oh,
is
right,
the petrol.
Aye. Oh, of course, aye, will be, aye.
But that
But
bridge,
it's
I've
still
never
an
been
no,
over
I've
that
never
bridge.
seen it, aye.
So-
Well, it's not somewhere in Dossa, you know
So
what I mean?
we're gonna have to work out. I'll
Aye.
go for a walk up there and have a
Aberdeen,
deets.
aye, Aberdeen,
Definitely.
Aye.
Yeah. So thank you for that, Alan.
That's one, mate.
Catherine says Emma's picture looks like the Eden Valley.
Aye, does aye.
Yeah.
With you on
Aye,
that.
proper rolling hills rather than the like the
Bowling,
cute.
bowling. Yeah, nice.
Leaving the house at 8:30 to get to the flight experience.
Ah, solid gel, man.
Mike Harrington's in. Hello.
Michael.
Hello to Mikey. Hello to Mikey.
How are you doing, lad?
So you
Uh,
can't
That's
dance.
fantastic. No, that-
Not everyone gets a dance, Mike.
I
No,
saw
that's
you,
it, yeah.
saw you yesterday on Nick's Sports Fanatics.
Oh, I
Oh,
I
yeah.
do believe they've started drawing things. Is it for Wimbledon? Have they-
Wimbledon.
Wimbledon? Are
Yeah,
they
I
doing
think they're
a
doing
sweepstake of
predictions,
who's
aren't
going to
they?
win?
Hey,
Yeah.
that is a little fact for you. It's a true story. When I was living in that there London, right, I met this person, and you know they were posh, and actually they don't pronounce it. If you're from that area and you're posh, they say they're from Wimbledon. Yes, I've got a flat in Wimbledon. Where? Wimbledon. Say, I've heard Clapham.
Wimbledon.
Clapham, described by a posh person as, yes, I'm just getting down there. There's a lovely little bar by Clam Common. Clam, unbelievable.
Clapham.
Exactly, Clapham and Wimbledon. Oh yes, Wimbledon. Unbelievable. But there you go.
There we
That's
go.
my little aside.
Okay. Paul saying no cravings so far.
Oh, give it time.
You put the
Give it-
suggestion there, that's
That's it.
it. Might
Well
come in.
done. It's plenty to see, Paul. You know. And you can
Catherine,
say, I've got to get a pizza tonight, Dad. It's not my fault. It's COVID job.
I think his will be.
Oh, would you like to
It'll be
surpass
Bourneville rum.
Oh,
Rum Bourneville.
aye, nice.
anywho, Catherine's saying that second jab, hers was buttermilk chicken burger and pickles with mocha hot barbecue sauce.
There you go. There you go. See?
That's a bizarre
See?
craving.
Put all this stuff on
That's
the
not a
on the
bizarre
telly and that.
craving.
These,
Buttermilk chicken
Oh,
burger with pickles.
I should have put my burger on from last night.
I've got a photograph of
Shows
his
it after
burger.
tonight.
Yep.
No, but this is what I mean, you see. All these, you know, scientists and whatnot doing the research, it's one thing they haven't factored in was food
Cravings.
cravings. Do you know what I mean?
There you
You
go.
heard it here first, folks.
Well, all the foods that's been mentioned so far have a high salt content.
That'll be it then.
Carbohydrate, carb
Salt and
heavy,
fat.
salt and fat. Yeah.
Right.
Anywho, So, Catherine's saying, Helen, pop over. I know that bridge up from Stony On. So there we go. Well, she does just live down the road,
That's
basically,
right,
doesn't she? So
yeah.
it's not surprising you
Wandering
know
about
that.
in fields like nobody's business.
Yep. Yes, Alan's saying that they talked about tennis yesterday
That's what's
on
on
Nick's well, it's not football
It's
fanatics
sport,
anymore.
well, no,
It's sports fanatics.
Sports
now.
fanatics.
It's Nick's Summit of Sport.
So
You
if
should call it that.
if anybody who's into
Trademark.
different kinds of sports,
I do
who
love that,
wasn't
right.
really interested in just the purely football fanatics, do get involved in Nick's Thursday afternoons because they're doing all sorts.
Yeah. They're covering all relevant sports.
They
that
are.
like.
As the thing, somebody be football, be cricket and all that.
If it's still going by that time, it might even be the Olympics.
Who knows?
It might be, yeah. Absolutely. So Heather's saying, I've done most of the wild activities for 30 days.
Well,
Wild,
done you.
Nice
the
one.
ones I haven't done as reading the wild book, Googling facts, etc. There's two I've missed, but I can't think of.
Aye.
Don't worry, we'll help
No,
you,
what are you
Catherine,
doing?
if you want to.
No, what are you doing?
And Catherine's just commenting in last there because I sent her a picture of Mark's burger.
Aye.
It's saying it was epic.
Aye. Well, would you make it at home, like?
Oh, aye.
yeah.
Aye.
With the marrowbone burgers
Oh,
from
they're good, they're
Aldi.
mate, from Aldi.
They are
That's
all right.
Aldi, man. Do you know what I mean? I'm waiting, hopefully, Aldi will pick up on this and start sending some free stuff.
Please do, Aldi.
You know?
We
You're
will
doing
we will
well.
push your.
I'm easily bought and I'm cheap.
Burgers.
Yeah, we had the marrowbone burgers. Eva, plump for Wagyu.
Aye.
She likes the Wagyu.
She does really like the
I
Wagyu
think the
beef.
Wagyu ones have a nicer texture,
Aye.
but the
The
my fat
marrowbone
have a
ones,
nice taste.
they do have a much nicer taste.
Do you know what to do, Mark? Have both. Squidge them
Double,
together.
double what? Double decker.
Yeah.
Double whammy.
Yeah. Texture and taste.
There we go. And their end of the screen, please.
It's biting through a burger when you've got two that size.
No. So I've always said, right? You know, you get all these fancy burgers, and they're impossible to eat. They're this big. What they want to do, make the burger wider.
Long burger.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we were talking about
Sorry
this.
about that one,
A
mate.
Is that
burger
not
big
Subway?
enough. No, a burger
No,
big
no.
enough to go in a stotty.
Aye, that's what you want. You get more sauce in it as well.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so that's the old that bit. So I do believe now we can move on, and I say Helen's the best one to do this bit with the old Heathlands Habitat stroke 30 Days Wild.
No.
No, what am I doing now?
Heathlands Habitat,
right.
stroke,
Aye,
community learning and skills,
oh, that's too much.
wildlife trust
right,
visits.
it's here we go. Do
Still
you know what? I'll tell you what
wildlife
it is.
visits.
I'll
And
tell you what it
that
is.
comes before the Heathlands Habitat, so it's another
All
way.
of this that you're about to see, ladies and gentlemen, is the
Nature.
wonders of nature.
Nature.
There you go. Hello.
So, yes, yesterday
Love it,
we
actually,
were very fortunate to be invited over to the Cumbria Wildlife Trust
Aye.
Gosling Site,
I've never been.
site, which is on the outskirts of Houghton. So we were going to learn
It looks
about...
like Daniel's staring at a bee.
He is.
He is staring at
And
a
he's
bee.
winning, I think.
So we were going there to learn about pollinators and
There's one.
how to encourage them.
Fizzle
We were
out.
learning about different types of pollinators and what kind of flowers that they
Right.
like. So this is how we can promote things like bees. This is a common garden bumblebee.
Lovely.
We did also see honeybees,
Aye.
and I think it was a wood bumblebee,
Aye.
which apparently wasn't native to this country, but as we've warmed up,
I just sort of hitched it
they've
out.
migrated up from France.
On the thermals.
Yes. So this is the group going for a walk around,
Right.
and that's up into their orchard because apples are an excellent pollinator.
They are. My
they're
backyard
great
in
for,
Arabic.
yeah, they're great for bees, and bees are great for apples because it means that your fruit
Right.
develops.
Yeah.
So yes, this is some of the group having a look at different types of bumblebees. Now, I know this looks really cruel,
Box
but
of bees.
this box of bees,
Of that one.
the bees were found by local school groups and they were already gone, deceased, when they were donated to the Wildlife Trust. But it's a really useful tool for helping
Aye, aye.
identify
Aye.
different bumbles.
It does actually look though, that, like, you know, like you see, like videos
So-
of people
Ooh.
selecting a ring for engagement. It's like an engagement
It
thing.
is a little bit like that. So
Butterfly system.
in
Butterflies.
in the UK, if I'm remembering this rightly, we have 8 common bees, but 24 varieties of bumblebees.
Aye.
Now, when we go to things like wasps, there's
Oh,
actually
those
900 different types
Too
of
many
wasps
types
in
of
the
wasp.
UK. Butterflies, of course, are also a really, really good pollinating species, or lots of species. So we were having a look at the different ones that are quite common around Cumbria.
I've never been that place. It looks fully accessible, doesn't it?
It is. It's completely accessible. It's really, really good. Daniel was saying that he goes with Sunday Club up
that's
there
where they meet,
every week.
That's where they meet, aye.
So he fills the bird feeders up there and one thing and another. So yesterday what we did was we went up to do wildflower planting.
Aye.
So this is the group. This is the group doing wild seed flower planting, and these wildflowers, that they grow on, go to all sorts of different community projects, to highways to plant up verges and stuff.
Yeah.
They go to schools, and I was asking the lovely Lucy up there, who is the Gosling Sykes Get Cumbria Buzzing coordinator.
The lovely Lucy, is it?
The lovely Lucy, she is. She's lovely. I was asking Lucy who's eligible to apply for these wildflower plants, and she said that Heathlands is eligible.
I'll have a bit of that.
So hopefully in the future, some of these seeds that the guys were planting will be coming back to site to help us improve our variety of wildflowers at Heathlands.
Can you just go back to that picture?
So they invited us down to plant flowers to then give back to us.
Yeah, that's a good business model.
But it's a good learning opportunity, though.
I just think it looks like Miriam's been sick in a bucket to the background.
Well,
I bet she's just burying her head into wildflowers.
Miriam was doing very well at trying to avoid being actually photographed.
I can see.
So everyone's really busy there, apart from Daniel.
There you go.
Who's
I'm
having
having a sit-down because all this sitting down is knacking his out.
No, he's having his mid-morning snack.
I collapse if you didn't know that.
Sharing the apple with the bees.
Yeah.
There you go.
So there you go. There was a couple more of the guys working.
Yeah.
And that was...
Oh,
yeah, so there you go.
No.
She's got that with the passion, isn't she? She's right down there.
Yep. So there's Chris doing some planting as well. So it was a really good visit. We actually... the shed in the background there, Lucy took us round the back of it because they've got a special little house, and I haven't put a photograph in actually, where solitary bees can lay their eggs, and they fill the little pods up with pollen. So if you take the front off of it, you can see all these little chambers.
Solitary bees can lay their eggs.
Yeah,
Lawn bees.
to grow new bees. But you can see all these little pockets of pollen packed in. It's absolutely beautiful.
So right, we're on to...
We are on to
Right, press play.
footage of the house martins here at the back of the log cabin in Heathlands. So that's a house martin, which is one of the migratory summer visitors that we have at Heathlands. And they do come up from Africa. Now these are actually house sparrows. So the footage here, there's I don't know if you can see very well. It's hard angle and it was hard light to get good footage. But the nests that the house martins, the house sparrows are actually in, is a house martin's nest.
That's what I'd do.
They've taken over a pre-built nest.
You know, from a biological point of view, should I fanny him out for a couple of weeks, expending all this energy to make a nest when there's a perfectly good one there that's making?
Yeah.
And that's a doe's.
It's not a doe.
Buck's butt.
That is a buck's butt, so...
It looks like it's slinking off after doing some, you know what I mean? It's like, I better quick do the lash.
So, the cameras that we have moving around sites, getting all the different kind of footage and photographs of the different wildlife at Heathlands. This one is being down in a position down at the bottom of site where we call the Bergs, where we originally got the badger footage, and we suspected that the deers were going down there as well, but we'd not captured any footage.
That was like only 20 to 2 on a Sunday afternoon.
So this is the exact same position, the same camera, just later on, and that's the badger going through at the same place.
To a party we haven't been invited
so,
to.
if we pause there, or go back to one of the previous photographs, where the badger and the deer are walking up into the woodland there, Mike and Mark and I had not actually walked down into that bit of the wood.
What's that?
So yesterday, Mike and I put another camera out in the same position as that. But then we've walked in further and put the other two cameras further into the wood. And our plan is to probably leave the cameras there nearly a week.
Because otherwise
so we don't disturb it.
So we kind of tracked that buck from walking down our path, the way it goes through the field, and now through the Berks to where it goes.
So we have been actually tracking their movements.
They might be playing cards or something.
They could. You never know. So yeah, hopefully next week, with any luck, we should have some better footage for you. Or we might get out.
Mr. Hedgehog.
So here is a photograph from, I think that's the bottom of the loning, yes. So this is the bottom of the wooded loning, and we haven't actually photographed a hedgehog yet, so these came in yesterday.
Yep.
So all of this footage came in yesterday. So it's from yesterday morning, the previous night, the day before.
He's a little bit shaky.
So what did we say? From about the 19th to the 22nd, or the 20th to the 22nd?
Somewhere around there.
Decent,
So we
Depends
already
on
knew
what
that we
thinking of.
definitely had 2 foxes at Heathlands.
Yeah,
And
we
here's the hedgehog having a bit mooch about. Just, we knew we had to have hedgehogs. We just hadn't recorded them yet.
So he disappears and he comes back.
he
and
does
runs off.
come back.
Yeah,
and
here's
then,
grouse as well.
there he is in the background. Good.
I have to do noises for them. It's just...
Yeah, so we've got lots and lots of footage, so I hope you'll all bear with us. So there's the hedgehog in the daytime. I need to take the strimmer or the lawnmower down and strim out this area where we've
But having
seen...
said that, if you did that, they'd maybe not come, you know what
No,
I
they
mean?
will. They actually
they-
like mowing
Oh,
down
they like them
areas. They explore them a lot more.
Easy for them to get bugs and
So
stuff as well.
from this camera position, we've photographed and videoed birds,
Aye.
squirrel, hedgehog, fox, and deer.
Oh, look at that. Killing
So
it.
these photographs are from a new camera position that I tried out this week. Halfway down the Lonning.
foxes?
2 of them?
Yeah, so there's 2 foxes there.
I know where that is.
So halfway down,
Right.
we've got this
Count the
little
foxes
kind
there,
of
Spiff.
teaching area.
What? 3?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
It's
can
not
you
lovely
zoom
then.
in on that, Mark? Is that possible?
if
So-
you'd have said beforehand.
Sorry. Yeah, Mark zooms in. Hopefully you can see that there's one stood up on the bank on the
Aye,
side
yeah,
there,
yeah.
and then there's 2 next to each other. You can see 2
Must be a
tails.
family, yeah.
Rough and tumble.
Now, we think those are 3 cubs from
Aye.
this year's litter.
Yeah.
So there must be a vixen and a den somewhere
somewhere
around
else.
there, which is, it's just absolutely
Yeah.
fantastic to see.
Yeah,
So-
it's kind of at the back of the site-ish. Must
Yeah.
be in there somewhere.
I know where that is. I recognise that bit of our log.
So, moving on. This is
it comes.
one of the cubs coming
He's
through.
having a laugh and he's enjoying himself. isn't he?
Yeah.
Look at that.
So you can see that they're not very old.
No,
These are
not enough,
not
isn't it?
not fully developed foxes. They are definitely cubs. We've only got video footage of 2 together, not 3. But we'll just run through all the
I
footage.
think
So
we do
there's the
have
second one
photos
coming
3
down.
later on. Video 3 later on. but
Maybe.
You see the tail of one of them, you don't see the full fox.
So this is my favourite video. 2 of them interacting together.
Having a pretend pagger.
The proper play fighting, which is just absolutely beautiful to see.
Owning their skills.
Well, exactly. That's exactly
Yeah.
what foxes do. They play fight together to learn about how to chase
Attack.
prey,
Yeah.
basically. So it's soft practice, basically. So that's 2 of our cubs playing together.
They're lovely, yeah.
It's just when we got this footage in yesterday, it was just
see them.
See
outstanding.
the butt there, and then
So-
Wait.
So you can see foxes are active during the day and during the night.
It reminds me of kittens playing.
It's very much
what I mean?
like
Some of the-
kittens
some of the
playing.
bigger-
kittens are puppies.
Aye. Hello, he's had enough.
So yeah. So that's the two of them playing at night.
Sorry, I'm just doing that. I'm just doing
No.
a whole soundtrack.
So this is some photographs from another position that we've tried, which is further down, right next to the
I know
Cumbria
where that is now,
Baykeepers Association's shed, log cabin, I should say.
Right.
So this is one of our cubs having a mooch about early
Right.
one morning. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. Then you can see 2 of them
Early doors.
chasing each off into the distance
Aye.
there.
Ah, nice. That's it.
So this is them at night. So you can see,
Aye.
we were saying, where it's all mown down, they actually
Yeah,
love,
that's right, yeah.
because it's easy for
I
them
was
to
gonna
find
say,
mice
saves
and
them a job of
things.
scrapping them out, didn't it?
So this one, is this a video?
Aye, don't have
Just,
Yeah.
So you see the tail
Is
over
there
there.
was the tail on the left hand
Oi!
side.
And then 2, so you've
Hey,
got, so
look
you got
at
the
that.
3 of them. So you had the tail on one side,
Aye.
and then the 2 run from the other.
Aye,
Yeah, and they run behind the cabin there.
aye.
So yeah,
So that's some 3 on camera.
that's 3
Spot on.
definitely from the same litter, we would say.
These are excellent. Like, hello.
Yeah, they're back. But it's just,
Good. They did like a pyramid thing. I just jumped on it, I don't know.
it's just one of the most wonderful things to see. Now, I put in some of this footage just to show you the difference that the infrared light makes at night. Now, I particularly like this view because when we've been reviewing the footages, you can see the sky as well.
Ah, you know, yeah, yeah. Two smiles there.
And the infrared, it really shows up the different contrasts with the materials and stuff. So,
Scotting about there,
yeah.
fence.
It's eating bugs and mice.
It
isn't
will.
it?
There's aye, but there's lots floating about, isn't it?
so that's it, hunting down at the fence line.
And we don't have any more, but that'd have been the chickens gone, wouldn't it, if we could...
Well, yes,
Yeah.
but we do plan to have chickens on site again.
Well,
But
century towers.
Mike and I are going to build a new run for them to
Aye.
protect them from the foxes.
Good luck with that, because they're determined, them boys.
They are determined, we know. So I'm just thinking how much more footage we put in. A little bit.
There's a little bit.
Hello.
Yeah, it's just the way their eyes glow in the
know.
night.
Yeah.
They reflect the
Aye,
infrared.
that's it, so they can see better. Well, they reflect
Yeah.
all lights, don't it? So they can see better. That's
Just
why,
amazing.
Yeah.
So there's another one coming on this.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just to show you the differences in the behaviours. Sometimes they're playing, sometimes they're just wandering about, and sometimes you can see that they're actually actively hunting.
I could have cut that one down a bit.
Oh, that's because of the ear flap. I love that video.
I know.
So you out there in TV land, you'll be able to hear on that video, when it shakes its head, you can hear it flapping its ears. It's fabulous.
I don't know if you've seen that, but in the distance, they're hopping, catching flies.
Yes.
Aye.
So there was a one earlier there.
Oh, so this is our squirrels.
Our
You see that
squirrels.
corner coming in?
So if you look on the left-hand side of the screen, there is
Oh, there he is.
a grey squirrel
Right.
hopping through. Now we've left this video a
If you
little
go
bit longer.
back to the left and look at the tree
Yeah.
where the light
Keep
comes
looking
through.
at the
Look,
tree.
yeah.
There's another.
Oh, yeah. That's on. Oh, look, aye.
Yeah. So, yeah, we've definitely got a population of grey squirrels, not just
And
single
there
ones.
it comes.
There he is.
And
It
then
comes.
this is the last
Right.
image.
Now, what's that in the background behind the fence, Spiff?
Ah, an owl.
No.
Don't know.
Look at the size of it. Think of the scale there.
I don't like it.
That's those.
It's a car in the distance. No,
How
a car.
many?
Well, how can it be a car?
But it's the
It's got a
M6 down
faint
there.
line around it. It looks to me like some sort of trawler monster. Yeah.
Oh, don't start with that, Mark.
Well,
I've got enough on
it's
this
got to be
place.
something like that.
That's all I need. Some members
If you
of
look at the
Dead
fence
Traps about.
and think about how thick that fence post is above the fox's head,
Aye.
Yep.
that's got to be 6 inches round, and then that's behind that.
Those two eyes. You'll have to look at the photograph on desktop.
Oh, see, no, I'm not having it. I'm not having any of this.
So that
It's not
is
photoshopped,
I'm
our.
not having any of this cryptozoology nonsense going on in my own backyard. Thank you.
That is our mystery photograph. We have not worked out
So
quite
Heather,
Don't
yet.
have nightmares.
so Heather, if you're watching, you might be able to work it out and tell
Yeah.
us what it is. I'll tell Spiff next week.
Oh, cheers. Nice one.
We
Okay,
will-
I look forward to that. Oh, muffin shoes.
We will post
You
up
do it,
a
yeah,
couple
no,
of
cool.
these videos and some of the photographs in separate posts, so you can able to look back at them really easily
I
without
know that's spot on.
having to slide
The only
through
thing
the
we
whole
worked out it might
broadcast.
be, because you can't see the fox's eyes there,
Aye.
it might be like in between your shots.
Yeah. Aye.
Because the shutter speed on these is
Aye.
1/20th of a
Yeah.
second,
Oh,
which
God,
is
aye, of
actually
course, aye.
it's quite long.
Yeah,
so
could be.
if the fox has had
I
its
still like the
eyes,
troll idea though.
if it's had its
Yeah,
eyes
good
on the
one.
camera, but then
Let's not
moved.
go for a logical explanation. Let's go for a rational one.
Yeah, Mark thinks
Yes,
trolls.
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 Yeah,
Trolls.
trolls,
We got trolls.
Yeah,
in
you
the
got a
field.
lot of them around here this time of year, don't you?
It would explain a lot.
It would explain a hell of a lot, Mark. Yeah, so that was
And there we
absolutely,
go. Back to the studio.
absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, we're getting some
there's,
great footage, aren't we?
We are.
Yeah. No, it's. I'd say it'd be better than anything we expected, really. Do you know what I mean?
I know
Yeah.
when I talked to a friend and neighbour about
Right.
getting trail cams, he was like, "You've got to spend hundreds on them to get decent footage." Well,
No.
we didn't.
Shot you.
You just
there,
need someone who
sailor
reads
boy.
reviews and buys stuff.
Exactly. No, it's absolutely spot on. Well, I'm aware times I'm marching on.
It is.
I'll do a final screen peep and a shout out.
So, final screen peeps,
Final
guys.
screen peep.
It's
Or
not.
screen peep finale.
Anthony's
Finale.
saying he will talk to you about things and stuff when he gets back home.
Brilliant. I'm going to give him his home on Friday.
Catherine is saying, awesome footage, guys.
Isn't it?
See
Really
you
good.
later. Back to training for work. Have
Nay
a great
bother.
day, everyone. And there endeth
You
our
too.
screen
Okay,
peeps.
fantastic. Okay, a few share aids. We've touched on a few things earlier. The Rudds, obviously, still enjoying their holiday. They've been away for 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
In Dorset. Aunt was telling me, his sister's doing fine, his family's doing fine. They're back on Sunday. They've been enjoying taking Pippa to the seaside, gone into town, etc. and stuff like this. So they've had a great time. David and Sammy, as I mentioned last week, she's spent a few days with her brother. I was in Durham.
All right.
So it was a good, just
nice.
getting away. And the support was saying, I think David's enjoyed just having a bit of,
Like,
space to himself.
the
as
house
well.
to himself.
Exactly, and I think obviously I mentioned last week. I think he'll have gone out this Tuesday with thinking about
Oh, bird watching.
Yeah, bird watching.
Bird
Yes,
watching.
that was the plan.
Yeah.
Pitching is known.
That's well, aye, it is if you're good at it. What else? What have I got there now then? Okay, yeah, Glenn, small to Glenn, he's doing fine. He's been watching the football. I'm going to try and send him out some stuff next week. You know, like what I say, you know, he likes to do stuff that he can trace and that,
Yes.
Mark. And, you know, we'll go through, he's been doing the Wall of World stuff, he's finished that. He does lots of things like Batman, Avengers. He's moved on, Mark. Do you know what he wants? Dracula.
Ooh.
So I'm going to send him some stuff down for that. David Smart, Esquire, my nemesis. He's doing absolutely great. He's been enjoying the football. He's been mostly drinking Budweiser this week.
All right.
And he's going to have a couple tonight.
He's not mixing it up again.
No, he's not mixing it up. And it's the
He's
England
probably
match.
realised that Budweiser's slightly nicer than Stella.
Yeah.
It depends when you where you
Yeah, I
have.
suppose.
Stella out of draft is nice. Budweiser
Anyway.
out of a bottle.
Budweiser's nice out of the bottle, yeah.
Anyway, it is also, I won't be able to speak to him for a couple of weeks because he's nicking off to spend time with his brother in York. So,
cool.
lovely town. So enjoy yourself down there. Dylan and Anne, Sports Anne, they're doing alright. They've been doing a bit of gardening, stuff like that. So everything at the moment is going well for them. So, and that's ended not only the screen peeps, but I do believe the progress, ladies and gentlemen. A big thank you to all you guys up there for watching us. Absolutely top-notch content, I think you'll agree this week. Loving all this nature stuff.
Yeah, there's loads more footage as well, and Helen will be posting bits through the week and put out there.
So
So
keep
keep an eye.
Keep watching. Right, okay, so what have we got coming up?
Thank you very much, Spiff.
No bother, yes, I know, no problem at all. Cheers to the lovely Mark and the lovely Heather.
Spiff.
And we will catch you all, same time, same channel, next week. Until then, goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Ta-da.